So I got the other part of the seat out, the tops out. I stripped them out. I made all the covers, but now I gotta line this shit up. Oh, you can see the back seat. See, that's the new back seat. Y'all ain't never seen no two-tone white. The camera make it look like it's really darker, but it's not. When the sun hit that bitch, that shit gonna be super duper bright. It's already bright as fuck. But anyway, so this front seat, no matter how good these cars be looking and shit, it's always some fucked up shit going on. So the track don't go forward and backward. It go up and down, but it don't go forward and backwards. I don't know if they fucked it up when they took the seat out before or what. It go up and down just fine, but it don't go forward and backwards. So I'm gonna have to take the seat off the track in the car just to get the motherfucker out. So this shit is a pain in the ass. It's always some shit at the end too. So I gotta get this seat out just so I can put the new cover on and put the shit back in the car. So I've been working on this shit about 45 minutes or an hour right now, just trying to get it out without tearing up shit. So I'm doing this, but it's coming. Once I get this shit out, I'm gonna put the new cover on, put the seats back in this bitch. Boom, done with that shit. Put the door panels in. Boom, done with that shit. All the other shit is done. It's at the crib because it's white and my shop is so fucking dirty. It'll be filthy, filthy, filthy. So I gotta take this shit to the crib to put it together, then bring it back, put it right in the car because I'm not finna get it dirtied up. This is a long, stupid ass process. So that's where we at right now. Fuck it. So I got it out. So you see the track is still there in the flow. So I left that intact. Just plug the power wire back in here. The seat grounds to the track. And then the two track bolts, you come up from the bottom, screw it into the seat right here. And then you plug the motors into these right here. They actually turn. But I think one of the motors is fucked up because there's 3 on there. So I don't know exactly what's wrong with it. I'm not fucking with it. You see this? You see that? You see that's fucked up right there. So, but that ain't my job. I'm not fucking with that because it's already too complicated, and I'm getting something that is gonna, in the long run, fuck me up. So I'm not doing it. But anyway, back to the project. So we at the home lab. I told you I had to bring it home. And look how the bottom of this bitch look. Look how they put it together. Look at this. Look at this. Why do they have it like this with a slice right there? Look at this. I ain't touching now. This is exactly how it was. You just have to unplug all the motor, and this the cable that goes to the seat track. But it just unplugs and shit. But I think it's broke right here. Nah. So you see how it is. Fucked up. But oh well. Still in the lab. So I'm taking apart this driver's side of the seat. And look at, I lift the headrest up and look at that. See that? That motherfucker is sitting straight up. And I don't know if it got glue on top, so I think they must have put the cover on first and then they cut a hole and pushed that motherfucker through. But that's some bullshit. But I ain't gonna even comment on this no more. So cars that be looking so good, but they have a lot of shit that's fucked up. And I'm pointing it out, y'all. So I took the back of the seat, took the seat off, cover off, and that's why this shit is so fucked up, sticking up so high. Cause right here, it's supposed to be a whole thick piece of foam right here, and it's gone. And that's why this motherfucker stick up so goddamn high. So now I'm gonna have to make some shit to compensate for this big ass gap right here. See, people don't tell y'all about this shit, all the bullshit. They think that shit look good, but it be last pieces of the puzzle. These headrests, I mean, they on there nice and tight and good and everything, but look how they attached it. All you gotta do is get some glue. But I guess you can do it any kind of way. You gotta do it to fasten them up. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because I would've did the same thing if that's the only thing I had, but I'm just letting y'all see the fuckery that goes on and shit. Y'all know I had to call in for reinforcements. Big Mike! So I gotta have the new interior in, as you can see. So Mike is running the wires for the LED lights and shit. Well, you ran the wires. I know you better not hit my car over there. that dough. Shit. But anyway, so we're running them LED lights. I mean the wire for the LED lights. It's gonna be triggered by the door. You know that compressor over there. I hate that motherfucker. But anyway, it's gonna be triggered by the door, so I don't gotta really put in too many switches and shit. And let me tell y'all about this customer. He's the most hardest man to figure out. He's not a terrible customer. He just wants everything and don't know what he wants at the same time. So I basically gotta kind of like block him out because he has so many different suggestions or this and that when I already have a plan on what I'm gonna do. And I can't deviate from the plan because it's gonna look crazy. So, but anyway, you see the interior, two-tone white. My first time attempting two-tone white. It's actually two different color whites. Brilliant white, snow white. Same thing. It look different. But in the sun, you can't tell the difference. But in this kind of light, you can see it. But it's still white as fuck. So, but yeah. So this console right here, it has the Sandman design piece on the side, as you can see. Oh yeah, you see it now. He told me at the last minute he was gonna sell those. So now I have to take this console apart, take that off, put some grills behind there, cut some 6.5 holes on the side of the console so that everything will flow right. So I have to change that. Man, this is the most hardest customer to really figure out. He had a pristine donk, and I didn't want to chop it up too bad, but he wants a lot of stuff that causes a person to chop it up. So I basically made the executive decision not to chop it up, and to do some subtle, what's the word I'm looking for? Subtle changes to it, but keep it custom without fucking it up. So you see how it's coming. He said he got another one he want to send to me ASAP. So once he get the other one, the hard top down here, I can go crazy on that one. But this one, we gonna keep this one nice, clean, custom. But stay tuned. You're going to see these lights in here and all that shit. I'm still going to put the lights in, my signature lights in the door and shit like that. But looking good. Stay tuned for this. So, putting this shit together, man. This shit right here driving motherfucker crazy because it's white. I ain't did white guts in so long. And you got to do everything precautiously. And I'm not a precautiously person. So, I gotta make sure ain't no ink pens and nothing laying around because I got ink pens and all kind of shit laying around. So I don't get the white dirty, but I'm putting this shit together. I got a spot right there. And a spot right there. And a spot right there. And a spot right there. But that's minor shit. I can wipe all that off, but I only wipe it once because you keep wiping it, you tend to make it dirty worse. But this is the stain protected vinyl, so this could be good. But I make sure my lines and stuff is kind of straight and everything's in there good. So I'm about to put the side in there, mic the random wires, hook the wires up, and it should be all good. So we got all the panels in the car right now. Icy, icy. So tomorrow I gotta screw everything down, redo the console, put the grills in the console, put the 6.5s in the console. Bring the other cup holders from the house. Put the USBs back in. And that'll be good for that. Then I'll show you guys the trunk. But that's on the next episode. But as you can see, you see that light up like that. You can control it from the headlight switch. As you can see. And then you can see on the other side. See it lights up there. It's bright as fuck at night, so it's gonna look good, y'all. It's kind of cold in this month. It's getting cold, so maybe I need to throw some steam on this motherfucker to get some of these wrinkles out, but it'll come out. It ain't no big deal. Put all the screws in, the chrome trim screws and everything. Go ahead and throw the white around the trim around the A-pillars. Gonna wipe them out, wipe the top around the windshield, get all that in there, visors and all that shit. Clean this motherfucker up, get this bitch ready to go. But tomorrow I'll show y'all the trunk. I holla.